Ben here for How's Diesel Products. If you run a diesel for a living, you already know what a cold morning can do to your day. I'm talking to the folks who drive a truck, run farm equipment, push snow, or depend on a diesel pickup to get the job done. When your fuel gels, your day is over and you aren't going anywhere. Most people think diesel only gels when it's really cold, but that's not how it works. Diesel fuel has wax in it, and when temperatures drop into the 40s at night, that wax starts to form crystals. At first you'll see a cloudy look in the fuel. That's the cloud point. As it cools more, those crystals clump up and start blocking the filter. That's when the truck begins to stumble, lose power, and finally shut down. You don't have to be in a blizzard for this to happen. It starts weeks before winter really shows up. How's has been around for more than 100 years, and Diesel Treat has been protecting trucks since the 1980s. So they've been solving this problem for a long time. It's on the shelf at fuel stations all across the country for a reason. Here's what catches most people off guard. Even if the afternoon feels warm, the fuel in your tank cools down a lot faster once the sun sets. A long night in the 40s or a sudden temperature swing is enough to start building wax. Another thing most folks don't realize is that winterized diesel is never the same from pump to pump. One station might switch early, the next one switches late. One might blend in a good amount of number one diesel, another might be selling what is left in their underground tank. Some stations use decent cold flow additives, some use cheap ones. You never really know what blend you're getting. That's why so many people get surprised. Then there's biodiesel. Even a small amount of biodiesel in your fuel tank will raise the cloud point and make it gel earlier. A lot of stations sell blends like B5 or B10 without making a big deal about it. That means the fuel coming out of the pump gels sooner than you expect. Water is another big one. Water freezes before diesel, which creates a bigger problem. A little bit of ice in a filter can shut you down even if the fuel looks fine. This is why fuel can gel on nights that don't seem very cold. The fuel blend, leftover fuel in the tank, biodiesel percentage, water content, all play a part. We hear the same story from long-haul drivers every winter. They park for the night, the forecast says they should be fine, and the temperature drops lower than expected. By morning, the truck begins to stall and stutter, or it simply won't start. Then you lose hours waiting for a service truck or for the sun to warm everything back up. When you get paid by the mile or you have a schedule to keep, it isn't just frustrating, it's money out of your pocket. This is why we tell people not to leave it up to whatever came out of the pump that day. There's just too much guesswork. A good winter plan is simple. During the warmer months, run How's Diesel Defender. It keeps your injectors clean, adds lubricity, and removes water. That way you start winter with a clean fuel system. Once it starts dropping into the 40s, switch to Diesel Treat. Don't wait for the first hard freeze. By treating early, you get Diesel Treat through the entire system before the cold hits. Diesel Treat protects you in 3 big ways. It prevents gelling, it increases lubricity in diesel blends, and removes water safely so ice doesn't block your filters. It also helps keep injectors clean, which can boost power and fuel economy. One question we get all the time is how much Diesel Treat you should run in your tank. The good news is it's simple. Just follow the guide on the bottle and match the dose to the temperature you expect to see. In fact, our large bottle shows you exactly where to treat 160 gallons. Just check the label. For normal winter protection, the standard treatment rate is all you need. You're covered for the cold snaps most people run into. When temps drop below 0 or when you know the truck will sit overnight, use the stronger treatment rate listed on the bottle. Diesel Treat is designed to scale up safely and over-treating won't hurt your engine. That's one of the reasons people trust it. You don't have to play chemist or guess the ratio. You treat the tank, you protect the fuel, and you move on with your day. And you can feel good about what you're putting in the tank. How's is still family owned, still American made, and people have trusted our products for generations. Now, if you forgot to treat your fuel or the station's blend was weak and your truck is already gelled, here's the honest truth. Once the fuel reaches its cloud point, no preventative product can fix it. You need a rescue product. That's what Diesel Lifeline is for. If your truck won't start, pull your fuel filters, shake off any excess buildup, fill them with Lifeline, and reinstall them. Then add Lifeline to the tank. After a few minutes, Lifeline breaks down the wax, deals with the ice, and gets fuel moving again so you can get back on the road without waiting for hours. Winter is hard on diesel fuel, but it doesn't have to cost you time, money, or missed work. Treat early with Diesel Treat and keep a bottle of Lifeline in the truck so that you can stay ahead of the cold every time. Take care of your fuel and it'll take care of you.